Hi, hey, what do you got in here? Hey, don't put my coffee in a bag. I already got one at home.
Oh, sorry, sir. This, the coffee of the day isn't scanning.
Oh, must be free.
Do you guys see? Crappuccino. They snuck that one in.
Let's not keep the big man waiting.
They snuck it in. They got it in.
Hey there, what can I get for you? Oh, no, yeah. We got all this shit, but you want?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 1 sec. Let me give. I gotta give Gina some customer whiplash.
Y'all sell regular coffee? Y'all sell regular coffee? None of that frou-frou shit. Yeah, I just want coffee. Black, 2 creamers. I just want coffee. None of that frou-frou shit. Don't put no milk in there. Don't put no sweetener in there. All I want is normal coffee. I don't want none of that almond milk. I don't want that soy milk. I want that straight from the cow milk in there. All right? You better drop my coffee right here. Oh, and it better be hot. But I say not too hot. You know? I want you to blow on it for me, like mommy does. I want you to grab that cup of coffee and I want you to I want you to blow on it, all right? Just like my wife does at home. If you don't blow on the coffee, then it's not good coffee. What do you mean you can't blow on it? What do you mean COVID-19? More like scamdemic.
All right, I'm out of here. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was a bar of gold for a second. My brain looked over at the phones and I was like, bar of gold.
You know, kids these days doesn't even know what this is.
They doesn't even know what this. You call on the telephone. This is like your cell phone, but large. We call this a macro phone back in the day. Don't worry, we're going up. Good thing we left our friends down there. We'll take care of everything else, just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us. Oh God, they got his aorta. Yeah, I know. Can't believe they got our friend in the aorta. Where the Burger King at? I can't see it from here. This map needs more Burger King. Put one right over there. And right over there. And right over there. We should change this whole city to be Burger City. You're not listening to me, are you, Stokes? No? Okay, fair. Are you gonna be scared in this game, Brendan? I don't get scared. What am I, a Beppy? I don't get afraid. I'm strong. I'm huge. Big, huge muscles. I don't be afraid. Oh, God, right in the aorta. Bless this mess. Right in the aorta. God, bless this man. You see that? Aorta right there. I took an anatomy class. I know what I'm talking about. See that? I know what I'm talking about. I took an anatomy class once. Yeah, I know the tibia. I know the fibia. I know the libia and the labia. I know where they all are. Oh, shit. You see, this vase is from the Ming Dynasty. You see this plate from the Ming Dynasty. You see this vase is from the Ming Dynasty. You see this plate, 4,000 years old, untouched by human hands for 500 years. You see this vase is from the Ming Dynasty. You see this wine? Oh my God, I wish there was a dedicated wine button. Call of Duty be like, can't afford to put wine bottle glass breakage in our game. F.E.A.R 2 put wine glass breakage in the game with also, may I mention, it had the juice in it. This is why F.E.A.R 2 is better than Modern Warfare 2 2022. Thank you for watching my video essay. Come on, use your advanced AI. Oh shit, he is. Use your advanced AI. Come on then. See that vase? That was from the Ming Dynasty. You see that? You see that vase? That was from Lowe's. That vase, though, Ming Dynasty. Destroying history. That vase, Ming Dynasty. Destroyed. Clearly not strong enough. See that plate? Ming Dynasty. Ming Dynasty. I almost said Ming. See that plate? Mingus Reedus owned that plate. These are tables. These are the tables they use in wrestling. I see. I love this shit. I love that they have the art, like, notes right next to it. Dustin Peterson. Gift, what's the name of this one? Abstract 345? I like it. That's me for real, for real. This is definitely me after a Buffalo Wild Wings binge. Sheesh. What if on mission I stole all the money out of that guitar case? I'd have $3. How can you just sit here eating tomato sauce? These guys were hungry. There's no other reason for them to be in the kitchen. This is not a tactically sound area. You don't go to the kitchen for like, yep, tactical awareness. No. You don't go to the kitchen to be tactical. You gotta find a high, sweeping balcony. That's everybody's dream. Red. What the hell? Who's doing this? Who are... I drowned. Ah, dude, I love getting baptized. I love getting baptized. I love being baptized in the fucking hotel pool. Brendan, are you fat and full of fear? I am. I just got baptized. I'm born again. Let me read you my favorite quote from the Bible. And then the children died, for they had made fun of a bald man, and you don't do that. So then he set a bear upon them, and they were mauled by the bear, for they had called him bald, and he had not liked that. You remember that? Gotcha. That was a double headshot. See that? They wish they were twice or half as good as me. They wish they were 1/3 as good as me. Fuck your cool AI. Everybody always be like, F.E.A.R has such cool enemy AI. And it's like, oh, you play F.E.A.R 2? You like how those guys flanked me? And then ran directly into my bullets? Good shit. Hurry, quick, a flanking maneuver. Yeah, okay, that's gonna save you. Dumbass. Motherfuckers always be like, oh, you know what's gonna save me this time? A nice flanking maneuver never works. I like the part of the Bible where it gives instructions on how to get rid of the black mold in your house. I like the part of the Bible where it tells me how to do my own brie. I like that the Bible gives me circumcision medical instructions. Did it all by myself. I do want to play with you. Yes! Yes! Hey guys, remember, September 2nd, that's Mom's birthday. Remember, September 2nd is Mom's birthday in F.E.A.R 2. Very important to keep a hold of this information. You need to keep it in your head. Lock it down. September 2nd is Mom's birthday. Industrial Construction Monthly Digest, still building. They got an ultrasound book. Oh, a lot of baby books. Lots and lots of baby books, still building. I love dev photos in this shit. Like, you can bet your bippy that this fucking guy was happy as a goddamn clam that he's in this, like, photo, right? They went to Spirit Halloween, they got like a hard hat, and they took that photo. Good shit. Kevin Dead Rick makes his own magazine about himself. Thanks, KD. Appreciate you, KD. Ah, butt crack. I see. Can you believe this shit? What the hell happened here? Holy shit, they got squeezy juice here. What flavor? They got purple and orange and grape. And they got Professor Doctor. Oh, is that Professor Doctor Gold? Oh, I thought that said wait a minute. Professor Doctor, Diet Professor Doctor, Professor Doctor Gold, Mr. Water. This is a game about becoming a dad. Is that ketchup? Why can't I hit it? What is that? Is that creamer? Why does it keep running from me? Stop it. Stop running from me. Stop running from... Why does the coffee creamer run from me? What are you so afraid of? Get back here. Is that like a little packet of jelly? I want to put you on my toast. Get back here. Fucking stop it. Stop running from me. Oh, it's a mouse. That's a computer mouse. I thought it was a packet of jelly. Let me in. Carol. Carol, let me in. I have to fill out my 1049 forms. Carol, let me in. Carol, I have a lot of paperwork in there. Carol. Carol, do you have my Winnie the Pooh stationery still? Carol, give me back my stationery, Carol. Bitch. Do I make the joke? You see, when you come across a toilet covered in blood, you have to think to yourself, is it worth making that joke? Like, is it worth it? Making that joke. And you come across a toilet in a video game and it's covered in blood and you think to yourself, what year is it? Who am I? Who am I to make a joke like that? What year is it? Is it 2013? No. Is it 2016? No. Is it 2022? Yes. For 2 short months. So do I make that joke? Or do I continue on with my life without having made that joke in the first place? And I think to myself, this is a defining moment for me. Am I strong enough to not make that joke? Or do I sink into the depths of depravity and make the joke anyway? All right. Well, that's it. I'm not going to make the joke, and that's final. Period. Too easy. What do you mean? I killed like 2 of your guys, you silly boys. Got him. You see that? Might makes right. That guy also tried to do a cool roll over the counter. Bless his heart. He tried to do a really cool roll. That guy had just watched John Wick. He'd just seen it and he's like, I want to be like John Wick. I'm just like that. That's just me. That's just like me, for real, for real. I'm like that. That's me. They're turning me into a creature of pure energy. Fuck, I want some Tang. Holy shit. Tang would be excellent right now, actually. I'd love a big jug of Tang. I'd carry it around like that kid in your fucking school. You know, the one who carries the big jug of water around with him? I'm gonna go to basic training at the end of high school. Yeah, I'm joining the army. Yeah, the army says it's really important to stay hydrated. The recruiter said I have the cleanest piss of anyone he's ever seen. I'm gonna be a corporal. I'm gonna do officer training. I carry my big jug of Tang with me everywhere I go. Never seen a kid like that? You never seen a boot kid? The big jug of water kid? You don't know what I'm talking about? The big jug of water kid? Maybe it's not an archetype anymore. Maybe I'm too old. Do they not have big jug of water kids anymore? They gotta have big jug of water kids, right? They still gotta be around. There's no way the big jug of water kid. They buy like, okay, there were these kids in school, in high school and college, and they'd always talk about like, I'm going into basic in the summer. I'm gonna go do army training. And they walk around with a big gallon of water. And sometimes they have like a huge rucksack. Every kid I met with a big jug of water was a basic kid. Like, I'm gonna go to basic training. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the army. Yeah, I'm gonna get dishonorably discharged within 3 weeks of being a basic. Big jug of water kids are real. They're there, they're real, they're around. I don't know why, but this made me remember a college story. Can I tell y'all a college story? Would you like to sit back, relax, and enter Brendaniel's world for a moment? I thought about this because I had mentioned big jug of water kids. There was an incident in my college that happened to me, and it was one of the weirdest fucking things that I had experienced and maybe have experienced. And I haven't talked about it much because it's a little short and maybe a little boring, but this image is seared into my head. So I was sitting, I just got done with my speech class, and I was sitting in one of the hallways on the very far right side of the school, where it's a very secluded area. There are a couple of booths there, and a bunch of potted plants. And I'm just sitting at one of the booths on my computer, just kind of chilling. I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was just surfing the internet, waiting for my next class to start. And this guy comes up, shaved head, wearing like I want to say like a forest green t-shirt and jeans. And he sits down, and he has a deck of cards. And I'm just, okay, hey, hi. And he looks at me and he says, hey, do you want to play a game? I'm like, oh. Okay, dude. So he takes the cards out, and he starts setting the cards down. And they're normal playing cards. And then he starts playing solitaire in front of me. And at this point, I'm a little confused. Solitaire is like a one-person game. And I'm like, what kind of game did you want to play? And he shushes me. He says, I'm doing this to help me concentrate. Okay, first off, do you believe in God? And I close my laptop slowly. Shirt was tucked. It was a forest green shirt, and it was tucked. And he's playing solitaire, and his first words to me are, do you believe in God? My response is, I mean, kinda, not really. I'm an agnostic. And he snaps up at me. His eyes at this point lose the spark of joy, the spark of life, right? His eyes are now serial killer eyes. They are cold and dead, staring and burning into my soul. So you don't believe in God then, huh? And he flips up 3 cards, and they're all aces. And I'm confused at this point. I'm scared But I'm still sitting there, kind of slowly packing my laptop into my backpack. And I look at this guy and I just say, yeah, dude, I don't really care. And he huffs, he goes, so you don't believe in God then? So you would call yourself a heretic? And I at this point, I lose all control. I giggle a little bit, I snort, I go, and his head just whips up back at me, eye contact direct with me. How can I change your mind? And I look directly at this man, my eyes unwavering, my voice strong and deep. I look directly at him, eye contact to eye contact, and I say, you get me a Little Caesars pizza and some crazy bread, and then maybe we'll talk. And he picks up his cards, he crams them into the little deck, and he fucking runs away. He just fucking like huffs and he's gone. Man's wanted to enter a dialogue, but he wouldn't buy me a pizza. I get up, I go to my next class, that's my day. Never see him again, by the way. Never see him in the hallway, never see him. I don't even think he went to that college. I don't think he went there. He was a ghost. That was a ghost. Motherfucker wouldn't buy me pizza. I don't want to talk about God. That is my opening. If you want to talk to me about religion, at least give me free food. If you want to like convert me, you better at least give me free food. I'll go to a church if they're giving out pancakes. Right? But if you want to try to convert me to your religion, you gotta at least give me free food. That's step one. Dude, that's step one. Bare minimum you can do. I had a lot of strange encounters in high school. Well, mostly college. In college, I had a lot of strange encounters. Kitsu King, I was friends with a couple of folks. They were very heavily into they were in the college anime club. They read Homestuck. They were on Tumblr 24/7. I'd hang out with them from time to time, and I went to anime club with them once before I was like, this ain't for me. But I like talking to them because they had their freak. They had their freak interests, and I always gravitate towards people who have freak interests. That's just kind of the person I am. So one day I'm hanging out with them. Can I move this? Oh, slide cover, I see. One day I'm hanging out with them in the cafeteria, and it's not in the booths. It's on the side of the cafeteria where there are these tables that are separated from the rest of the cafeteria, so it's pretty secluded. And a guy walks up and sits behind us. This gentleman was in the anime club with them and had I have to profile this man for you. Okay. I have to give you the full breakdown of this gentleman because you don't understand and you won't understand unless I give you the full breakdown. Number one, he carried a tablet with him everywhere he went in college. His desktop wallpaper was the Wendy's mascot on his tablet, and he would frequently show people artwork of the Wendy's mascot drawn in a lewd manner. Number two, he always wore a fox hat and a fox tail and was sweating profusely and huffing and puffing everywhere he went. Number three, his voice, to a T, was this. Hey, how's it going? How are you today? I hope you are having a great day. If he was talking to anybody, it was the slowest, slow as molasses, chills voice. He would sometimes talk about the Wendy's mascot unprompted to random people. And he would constantly try, and I swear to God, he would constantly try to get women to go to Wendy's with him for a Frosty or to go to the A&W for a root beer float. That was his opener line to random women everywhere. Would you like to go and get a root beer float with me? I think we would enjoy it together. He also had applied at Wendy's 5 to 10 times and got denied every time. So one day me and my two friends are sitting in the cafeteria, and he sets up behind us, and he just starts talking at us from a different table, asking both of my friends if they want to go get a milkshake or a frosty chocolate milkshake or a root beer float or really anything with him, because he's also in the anime club. And while he was in the anime club, by the way, he would only show episodes of Fruits Basket. That was it. Only show. If it was his turn to present, it would be another episode of Fruits Basket every single time. So he's like kind of hitting on my friends, and I turn around and I say, fuck off. Very, like I was done with it. After about 10 minutes, I was fucking done. I turn around and I just say, fuck off. Like that was the most violent I've ever been in my life to someone. I'm not somebody who would ever tell somebody to fuck off, but I had it with this guy like talking at us in this slow chills voice from a different table, no response while we're trying to have a conversation. And he looks at me and his eyes grow cloudy, and then he starts muttering to himself, "You can't do that to me. I'm going to get you. You can't do this to me. You don't know who I am. Do you know who I am? You can't do this to me. I can't believe you do this to me." For like 20 minutes, he's muttering, and me and my friends are trying to like still stay there and eat food and like chill out, but he's muttering. He's muttering when we leave. The rest of my college time, I ignored this person. Follow up to this story. I am in my apartment, and it is around 2017, 2018. So it's like 5 years later, right? I go downstairs in my apartment building to do laundry. A door opens from the bottom floor. Out walks Kitsu King. He lives in my building. He looks at me for a prolonged 5-10 seconds, huffs, and then walks away. And I'm shaking with fear. I grab my laundry, run upstairs, tell Shelby, we gotta move. This man lived in our apartment building, James. Scariest shit ever. He was still wearing the same fox hat and foxtail, and they had gotten visibly older. Like they were almost in tatters, and it was the same fox hat and the same foxtail. Otherwise, he looked exactly the same. I would have loved F.E.A.R. about an anthology series about stopping unrelated supernatural stuff. I loved F.E.A.R. when I was in high school. I wrote F.E.A.R. fan fiction. There is, if you can find it, bless your hearts, there is a F.E.A.R. fan fiction that I wrote in like 2010. Under what account? You're never gonna find it. I'm gonna read you the profile from this account. So the last thing I wrote was in 2012 on this account, which is right around when I stopped being a brony. I didn't update. I think the last profile update was 2010. I'm going to read just I'm not going to give you the name, but I'm going to read the profile that I wrote for this fanfiction account. I like carnival rides and long walks on the beach. But no, seriously, I'm blank. I love singing, acting, and writing. Most of my writing is dark and a little amateurish, but I don't really mind. The more you do, the better you are. Video game series I find amusing. Halo, Half-Life, Katamari, Resident Evil, Dead Rising, any Tom Clancy game, any Call of Duty game, except for Call of Duty 3, that's COD's dyslexic brother. Someone once asked me if I liked Twilight. I admitted to them that yes, I have read all of the books, but only for one reason. I am dedicated. The first book actually had an okay sense to it, but after that, Stephanie Meyer should have been thrown in a meat grinder and suffocated by the weight of her own ego. There is no worse book series than Twilight, but only books 2, 3, and 4 actually suck. I recommend reading the first book, punching Robert Pattinson in the face, then taking a nice glass of hot coffee and dumping it on your head. Then in bold, highlighted, and underlined, Aragon the movie made my mother kill herself. And then under that is, all hail Billy Mays. May we bathe in his radiant orange glow, and he shall bring us salvation. We shall be as clean as oxygen, for he is mighty and can mend anything. He is so mighty we are but putty in his hands. So all hail Billy Mays, for even in the afterlife he watches over us. And then I think there's a poem that I wrote, and it's not good. It was, Let the rains wash out our fears. Our little dispositions die. Sit in the dark crying. Still won't do you any good. Last updated 2010. 12-year-old profile. Did you start a cult? I did try to start a cult in high school, actually. Nobody wanted to join my cult, so I never talk about it. I would walk around, sophomore year of high school, I'd walk around trying to get people to, like, join my Billy Mays cult. So what I did was I went into the library and I printed off, I think, like 50 full-color pages of, like, OxyClean. Like, just the product, like a still image of the product. And I'd fold it up and hand it out to people to try to get them to, like, join my Billy Mays cult. At some point, somewhere, I was writing a small Billy Mays Bible. And I remember one of the commandments was we have to bathe in his orange glow once a day, which meant you would have to use like orange glow to clean your house. It was very weird. It was a very weird week-long phase. Right, just a really weird and odd week-long, like, hyperfixation I had. Another big thing was any food consumed would have to be made in a product that Billy Mays has advertised for. So if you wanted burgers, you could only make them on the slider station. Did you give out food? No, I was poor. I didn't have any money. I didn't give out food. That's probably why. Nobody wanted to join my cult because you gotta give people food if you want them to join your wacky religion. I forgot about the gubbins. Oh god, gubbin. I'm sick of the gubbins. Get the gubbin off me. I'm sick of the gubbins. Kill all gubbins. Gubbin. Brendan, what would you do if you learned a random high schooler was trying to start a cult about you? I'd say don't. Don't do that. Bad. I'd get the spray bottle. Be like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Like, grow up. Stop it. What if it was 30-year-old men? Yeah. I want like a bunch of 50-year-old men at a car convention. Like, worshiping me.
Becket.
All of them printing different quality business cards about me. 30-year-old men hanging out in the parking lot of a Culver's worshiping me, Brendaniel. The only people I want worshiping me are the cool guys who hang out in the parking lot at Culver's with all their retro cars. I want those guys to worship me. Because I won't feel bad if those guys give me money. Oh. He got skeleton killed. No! The one thing I didn't want to happen to him. That's terrible. Why would they let my boy get fucking skeleton killed? Rude. They should put Winston in every game. I want to see Winston in Amnesia: The Dark Descent when you're wandering away from the little F.E.A.R wraiths or whatever they're called, the gubbins. I don't know what they're called. The goopy guys with the big mouth. I want Winston to like come out of the shadows and say, "Hi there," and then electroshock them. Pain, fear. Excuse me for dropping in. Oh, thank you, Winston. I thought I was going crazy. Don't worry. I love helping out people in Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Give me the Amnesia Battle Pass. Have y'all seen the, I saw a post earlier, and I was like, because I hadn't thought about it. You know how there are weapon charms in Overwatch and, like, the Battle Pass now? They just weld. If your character has no weapon, like they use their hands as their weapon, they just put the weapon charm on like their wrist. How stupid that is. I was just thinking about it. How stupid. How like brave they were for integrating weapon charms in one of the worst ways possible. How brave Blizzard is. Yeah, they literally just weld it to their wrist. It's like a charm bracelet. I get it. That a jump scare? That didn't get me. I heard the horror sting. That didn't get me. Listen, the only thing that scares me, there's only one thing in this world that scares me. All right? And that is the ladder jump scare in Nightmare House 2. That's it. The ladder jump scare in Nightmare House 2 is the only thing that scares me. Everything else is weak. There is only one good video game jump scare, and that's it. Nightmare House is a Half-Life mod. Oh, cool. I can't hide in the. Oh, I can hide in the box. You can't see me. I'm a little secret. I'm like a Pop-Tart. Like, whoop, I'm done. Don't mind me. I'm just a little toaster strudel. Don't mind me. I do just be strudling out here. Steam doesn't scare me. Fire doesn't scare me. Don't scare me. Oh, falling scares me though. I don't know why I went that way. Weird. I heard they're gonna add Shark Boy and Lava Girl to PUBG. Yo, finally! Taylor Lautner in PUBG, real? Dude, does anybody still play PUBG? Real question, does it even have like an audience anymore?
You're like free pizza at an anime convention.
Like an anime fan on prom night.
Did he really say that? Did he really just say you're like free pizza at an anime convention? You're like free pizza at an anime convention. She can smell you. She wants to consume you.
Like an
Mighty Number 9 Kickstarter all over again.
Like an anime fan on prom night.
Don't remind me of Mighty Number 9? What, you don't like famous character Beck from Mighty Number 9? What's wrong with you? Everybody loves famous character Beck from Mighty Number 9. I paid for the Vita port. Pretty cool. You know what I don't understand is when games have these goober type enemies, and they have segments with these goober enemies, where like they're just running around and like you can't shoot them or can't hurt them. Like, the game's still trying to make you fat and full of fear when it doesn't, like, I already shoot them. This guy definitely gives me stuff cocaine into a condom and then put it in your butthole to bypass airport security energy. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm just saying that he has it. Whoa, she blew that guy head off. Oh, thank you, Alma. Thank you for gooifying these boys for me. I appreciate it. What if Alma followed you around like Elizabeth in BioShock Infinite and said, meet here, and she ripped flesh out of somebody and threw a big chunk at you for you to eat? If you can lean, you can clean. Don't just lean there. Help out. Look at this guy just leaning there doing nothing. There's a bucket and the mop in the background and he can stop leaning and get to mopping. Mop the hallway, mop the bathroom, mop the office kitchen, mop the elevator floor, mop the break room, and mop the parking lot. You can really help out by mopping everything instead of just leaning there. You can be mopping the outdoor balcony, remove all the bird shit and have it be all nice and clean. And if you're done mopping and can't find anything else to mop and you really want to lean on something, stop. Go across the street and start mopping the places around your area. You can mop a hotel. You can mop an Italian restaurant. You can mop a Mexican restaurant. You can mop a grocery store. You can mop a fast food restaurant. And you can mop a shoe store. It's so much fun to mop instead of just leaning there. Why is this a Brendaniel video? This is a me video. Did I write this? Can I go in here? What do they got in here? They got a small TV. You think I can watch Big Bang Theory on this Jabberonics? Going to your grandpappy's house to find out he has his grandpappy's TV, and it's one of those old tiny TVs with the tiny screen, but it's fucking massive, like the one from Ed, Edd n Eddy. I love watching Big Bang Theory at 90p. It's my favorite. Hook that bitch up to cable. Play Mario on that bitch. When I was a kid for a little while, I used to have... Oh shit, they got the mud flaps with the fucking woman on there. On the trailer? Damn! Anyway... when I was a kid, I used to have a TV that was basically ripped out of. It was like a weird CRT screen that got ripped out of some other machine, and one of my mom's friends, who was this weird old guy, jury rigged it so this weird black and white display monitor thing could be hooked up to my N64. It was a very weird television. It looked like a 1990s hospital display monitor. I played Hey You Pikachu on that shit. Did you get Pikachu to do a backflip? Fuck, I wish. Pikachu wouldn't listen to me. I yelled at him too much. He'd get mad at me. Rat. I'm so sorry, Rat. Shout out to that rat. Died as he lived, full of blood. Oh shit, they still got the wrench calendar. Hell yes. Hello! I'm a big business guy! Oh, he's a business guy. We can leave him alone. Oh, nope, he's goofing it. Come out with your feet up! Dead eye ready. I'm Mark Wahlberg, American Sniper. This is why I did all that training when I was in high school. All that sniper training. All that flash game sniper training, you know? You jump on Congregate, you jump on newgrounds.com, you type in fun sniper game, and I died. I'm going on Congregate.com right now, typing in big sniper. Face my fatal fury. Shit, I keep missing now. I lost my concentration. Oh god, where am I being shot at? I can't see all the flesh. There's too much. There's too much, there's not enough. Bring me the flesh. I'm gonna mop up all these guys and build like a big pile out of their meat. See, this is why I think when you do PvP in Minecraft, you should be able to take the flesh of your enemies and build your own meat cubes. This is why Minecraft is a bad game now. There's no cannibalism totems in Minecraft. There's no jiggly legs like this in Minecraft. Minecraft needs more jiggly legs and cannibalism totems. That's what it's always needed. What kind of books they got in here? Candy sale fundraiser. Whoa! All right. We gotta find... Hey, Stokes. You see this fundraiser tally? They gotta have a lockbox around here somewhere. Let's steal the money before the kids get it. Dumpty Humpty. Choose your own story. Garbage Day. Harold the Vegetarian Bear. Learn to mime. I love Dumpty Humpty. 101 dogs. U.S. History Workbook. Writing with Doug. Rainbow Math. Cooking with Kids. 1,000 great recipes. Funny rhymes. I want to read funny rhymes. Hey, Stokes, grab that copy of Funny Rhymes. We're going to bring it with us. That is Writing with Doug W. Writing with Doug Walker. You open it up and it's just, they have a bat credit card! Ah! Giblets, magazine for kids. Alma be in there. I see that. You can't hide that shit from me. Griffola, no dust chalk. The future liberals want is rainbow math. Good children get an extra milk. Am I a good child? Do I get an extra milk? Dusty. Brandon. How many fucking tubs does Brandon get? Jason! Why does Brandon get fucking 3 totes? I would like to know... Oh, me! Yeah, boy! Sorry, I got way too excited. I saw Iowa! Andrew, whoa. Can you look at Andrew for a second here? These are our first graders. Brandon, I hate Brandon. He's a little squirrel. Alma? Whoa, Andy. Look at, can we give Andrew, shout out to Andrew. Steve. These are all developers. What do you mean these adults are in first grade? Every horror video game needs it. Dread it, run from it, it always happens. The locker scare. Oh my fucking god. I love sandwich time. Sandwich time! It is always sandwich time. It's time for a sandwich. Cool binder. This is a really good binder, actually. This is some good shit. Oh, the giant ear homunculus. Iowa! Again. The Farmer Gene, the lunchbox. I want to watch Farmer Gene the movie. I want movies to be like, God, I want people to make movies like the 80s again. We gotta start getting Hollywood back on cocaine. That's all I'm saying. We gotta start getting Hollywood back into cocaine. What is this, some kind of pronoun game? At school today, we had a thing called sandwich time. It is a good thing, and we will do it together. We have been busy, though, so it doesn't happen as much. Sandwich time! Oh my god. Sandwich time real? The secret to F.E.A.R 2 is it was always about sandwich time. F.E.A.R 2 has always been about sandwich time. The ball works. Oh, it doesn't make the sound though. It's not a good kickball if it doesn't make the sound. Like there's a kickball in Fallout 4, but it's not good because it doesn't make the sound. Did you work for Model? Oh damn it! Did you write this game? No. This game came out when I was like what, in high school still? Was this 2011, 2012? I would have been maybe a college boy, but I definitely would invent sandwich time. I'm sorry. Sandwich time. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, dude. You can't escape it. Dread it, run from it. It's always sandwich time. This skybox immediately reminded me of a fucking Korn music video. Something takes a part of me. Something I can never see. Every time I stop to believe, something's ripped and taken from me. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me far from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be.
Feeling like a freak on a leash.
A boom, knock the boom, knock the boom, knock the boom, knock the. Sandwich time. Welcome back to school. It's sandwich time. Wait a minute. What is it, X4? Wait a minute. He's fucking high. He's zooted out of his mind. What is this propaganda? The world is not globular. Get rid of it. Yo, oh, I thought I was able to, I thought I was gonna, oh, yo! I bottle flipped it. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Bottle flip it. Land, land, land. Yeah! Huh, I gotta piss. That urinal is really tall. Oh, dude, they thought of everything. They even got a step stool in here. They really did think when they made this game, which is surprising because of the ending. You got a bathroom scary in here? What if I fucking open one of these and Almo's just shitting? She got up and she killed me. Me when I'm like, Alma, what are you doing? Me getting in trouble in F.E.A.R 2 because I ask Alma directly while she's shitting on the toilet. Do you wipe though? Hello everybody, welcome back to the plastic chair review. Fuck these chairs. Fuck these chairs. Fuck these chairs. God put these chairs on this earth to be the worst, most miserable of any chair imaginable. So here on the plastic chair review today, I am very excited to give you a plastic chair that gets a 0 out of 10. Is it true if I chant Brendaniel, Brendaniel, Brendaniel into a mirror at 3 a.m., you'll crawl out and drag me into the Iowa dimension? Yeah. No, of course not. I don't travel through mirrors. You gotta grab a can of creamed corn, rip the label off, polish that puppy until you can see your face in it, and then chant my name 3 times. And I will arrive on the scene, and I will feed you the corn, because that's the kind of guy I am. I love being helpful. I love being I'm happy, I'm helpful, and I'm humble.